I think we're up. Hey everybody, welcome aboard. Captain Mike here. Today I'm going to run an Indonesia Airlines flight, Flight 645, with non-stop service from Labuan Bajo to Bali, Denpasar, I believe it's how. Anyway, the ICAOs are WATO to WADD. Indonesia ran this flight in just over an hour and 5 minutes. We're going to see just how close we can come to that. Aircraft's cold and dark, and I basically just got in here with the paperwork. So let's get going. Alright, DC battery selected to bed. DC battery switch is on guarded. Standby power is auto guarded. Alternate flaps are off guarded. Fuel pump switches are off. Wipers are set to park. Hydraulic pumps electric 2 and 1 are off. Landing gears down. We've got 3 green. And 3 green on the aft overhead. Weather radar is set to test. Master caution reset. Fold in up test. And anti-collision. And overheat fire. Alright, that's looking pretty good. Alright, ground power is available. Let's get on ground and confirm with the AC selector. That's looking pretty good. Let's get set for unconditioned air. That's good, and galley power is on. Alright, let's align our IRSs. And emergency exit lights are armed. Nice and comfortable back there. Let's enter our position, and we are at WATO.
Just at 767, turn left, heading 030. When ready, descend to flight level 290.
Alright, what's in the database for this airport's pretty close to what the IRS is picking up, so we don't have an issue there. Let me get some pressure in here. Give them the logo and the position lights. Flaps are up, and showing up. And let's set the brake here.
Just at 720, star clearance, the River 3 arrival, runway 34 left, maintain flight level.
And the pressure's good. Alright, that takes care of the originator flight. Let's move on over to the pre-flight. Leading edge devices test. Service interphone is off. EC switches are on guarded. Engine reversers extinguished. We have 14,000 on the crew oxygen. Passenger oxygen is normal guarded. Flight recorder is normal guarded. Let's test that. And back to normal guarded. Mach speed test 1 and 2. A little too early for stall warning. We'll come back to that. 3 green on the landing gear. PSCU is out. And let's check our oxygen flow. Alright, lights test.
Quad 64, contact approach 128.3. 123, quad 64. Just at 767. Just at 730, correction, Qantas 736, descend to flight level 250.
Alright, lights are good. Alright, flight controls A and B are on guarded, alternate flaps are off guarded, spoils A and B are on guarded, your damp is on. VHF nav is normal, IRS is normal, FMC is normal, source select is auto, control panel is normal, fuel temperature is 34, crossfeed check, and the fuel pumps are off. Crossfeed is good, AC/DC panel set, galley power is on, equipment supply and cooling is normal, emergency exit lights are on, no smoke and seatbelt sign is on, window heat is on, we'll do the overheat test and TAT test. Wing and engine anti-iso off, electric hydraulic pumps 2 and 1 are off, 3 entranceways are open, test on the flight data recorder, pressurization panel is all zeroed out, temperature back there is nice and comfortable, and let's reset the master caution, overheat test. Okay, we are set for unconditioned air. Today's ride is flight level 320. Let's just put you back, and let's check the outflow valve. Alright, lights are good. We'll use the right igniter for this ride. Alright. Alright, now, there is no ATIS here. For some reason, I'm not picking up anything. I do have it weather on my paperwork. down at the bottom here, but there's no ATIS getting picked up by SayIntentions or through X-Plane at this airport, so let's just go right to clearance.
652, good afternoon, start clearance Bunga 3 Alpha, arrival runway 35, flight level 160.
Labuan Tower, good evening, Indonesia Air 645. Looking for IFR clearance as filed to Bali. I got something stuck in my throat again.
Clearance on request, stand by.
Get a little bit of air in here.
645 Komodo Tower, information November is current. Clear to I, Gusti and Gura Rai.
See, and yet they wouldn't give me.
Radar vectors Togam, then as filed. Departure runway 17. Initial climb to 4,000. Departure on 125.39er squawk 6656.
See if I tune in the ATIS frequency, I didn't get anything, so interesting. Alright, information November is current, cleared to Gushi Nara. After departure, fly radar vectors to Tugam, then is filed. Departure runway is 17, initial climb to 4,000, departure on 125.39, squawk 6656, Indonesia Air 645. Alright, I think I got all that in there. It's kind of weird the way they write it out sometimes.
645, read back correct.
Alright, we're cleared up to 4. Alright, and 6654 is in, and that's all good. Alright, let's get the route in here. WATO to WADD. We're going to WAD.
Just 767 descend to flight level 170.
And this is an 8WQ ride.
Ladies and gentlemen,
645. Alright, and departure.
Turn right track correct tail, then rivet for the start. Tail, then rivet for the start. Yes, 767.
And a 1A on the way in.
if you need any assistance, please don't hesitate to reach out to any of our crew.
QJ 1548, contact center 133.5.
Fly with us today.
335, QJ 1548.
And where are you? Did I miss it?
Just 720, when ready, descend to flight level 290.
Alright, we have...
290, just 73.
Okay, that's what we want, and we're coming from you.
720, leaving tumble 370. Just 720.
Let's take a look at that ride.
Call 736, contact approach 128.3.
Alright, we have Sreya, Spolo, Orenka, and then should be Togam. Right,
Just 767, descend to 10,000, 1020.
that's going to be 0832. It's the one we want. And then Mubat. Right.
1594, contact center 132.2, expect start clearance.
And then Mubat should take us to you. Right, Mubat, and then there should be PB.
Just 720, descend to flight level 170.
God, I can't even read my own handwriting.
Just 767, contact
Right,
approach 128.3.
that is in there.
767.
Alright, let's have a peek.
Got a 642 when ready, descend to flight level 250, speed up to rivet 250 knots.
Bartek Boo, Kuda.
250 and 250.
And right around, we'll take a look at some charts. Oh, hey, Fry, how's it going, man? WATO is looking pretty good. WAD.
9000 on 1020, flight 254.
2.
Technical 442, flight level 390. That was 442, good day, Rivet 3, arrival, runway 34 left, flight level 390, cross riveted time,
Let's have a look here.
48 knots.
334 left, 390.
Alright, Mubad. Pegu, we need to be below 23. Right.
Tigos, 253, report speed.
Pegu, and then we have Busty.
Speed currently 0.74 or 290 knots.
Right.
Tigos 253, it's up to you, but at that speed I'm going to take you off track and let faster traffic through. You can go faster if you want.
Yeah, we'll go faster then.
It's up to you, report the speed you'll increase to then.
Code it.
Increase speed to 0.78.
Tigos 253, thank you.
Right, VA.
42 request.
Alright, code it. We need to be above 18.
Speed from Rivet 250 knots till 10,000.
Yep, 250 from Rivet till 10,000.
Oh, no, I don't want that. No. Yeah, that's what I want. And we want 17, yeah.
Climbing to what altitude?
He's going to 380.
Tigos 250, sorry.
Then we're into Koba. K-O-B-R-A.
You're welcome to go at the slowest speed, I'll just be taking you off track.
That's all right, no, we're quite happy at 0.78.
Let's have a look at you.
The 442 leading flight level 390, yeah.
That was 442.
923, that's the one we want.
From Canberra, track direct to Machi.
Say the search function in here is a beautiful thing. Alright, we have Cobra. And we need to be above 10.
Double the 853, flight level 350.
Kelsey 853, good day, Rivet 3, arrival, runway 34 left, flight level 350.
Nogus.
250 knots, still 10,000.
Right, yeah. GUS.
Arrival, runway 34 left, flight level 350, cross riveted 51, then 250
Nogus, then into Kuta. Alright.
Good day, G-Link 229 Delta, climbing flight level 180.
G-Link 229 Delta,
Cobra. Nogus, there was. We need to be below 4.
Velocity 853, when ready, descend to flight level 250.
When ready, flight level 250, velocity 853.
And that looks pretty good. Alright, that's acceptable.
Rivet 250 knots till 10,000, descend to 10,000 feet on QNH 1020.
Make sure I have this. I think I redid this flight plan. 25 to 30.1 and 14, that's correct. Alright, let's get our weight and all that stuff in here. Yeah, that's SayIntentions in the background along with the ex-ATC chatter, Fry.
So 791, good day, Victor for the spacing, turn right on the
fuel.
I'll push you down 1,000 feet in a moment.
Fuel, what do we have here? This ride is 14.5. Payload is 30.1.
Quarter 791, descend now to flight level 380, be on this heading for about 4 minutes, 250 knot descent.
Okay, descend now, flight level 380, leaving throw.
To give us a zero fuel weight of 125.2. Right. There's how slow this gets after you use that keypad.
What's the 853, leaving flight level 350?
Velocity 853.
Right, what did I say? 125? We're off by 100 pounds. Oh, I'm not going to go. Yeah, let's go through this.
Quarter 442, descend to 10,000 feet, QNH 1020.
10,000 feet on 1020, cross 432.
Quarter 791, you can maintain 380 if you wish when ready. Descend flight level 250.
The more you use the keypad, the slower it goes. That's why I don't want to... 100 pounds really is not going to make a difference. But
50 and 250 knots to 10,000, 791.
how slow it's going now.
Flight level 390.
Well, 2705, Sunday.
Alright, let's get out of here. We'll quit while we're ahead.
442, moderate turbulence through flight level 250.
Alright, in the meantime, that should be good here. Zero fuel weight is 125.1. Course index, I believe this ride was 18.
What's the 853?
Yeah, the CI is 18 and reserve fuel is 5.1.
On 791 there and on a slightly different track, but you can expect turbulence to around 260 to 250.
5.1. Right, 18.
Velocity 853, descend to flight level
And
190.
we're at 320.
Flight level 190, look the 853.
At Nogus, yeah, we know. Alright, let's get you in here.
Flight 791, turn left, heading 140.
That all looks good. Give me top of climb.
Left heading
8 at 13.
13.
Winds at nothing. What's the OAT? 13.
Got a 642, contact approach on 128 days.
And we're not going to derate.
203, correct, flight 640.
Flaps 5, 450 on a trim.
Got a 791, track to Darrell, then to Rivers.
Okay,
Rivers,
now
runway
we've got an
3 full left.
upslope. 0.7. Alright. Oops.
Flight 442, smooth out, below
And
about
our
21, below
winds
the
are
Flight 442, they go.
10.
Got a 791, descend to flight level 170.
Engine out's going to be above 45.
Flight level 170 and
I will put in 20,000, 15,000, and 10,000 on the way down. And top of descent, we're looking at 13
Velocity 853, descend to 10,000,
and 1013. Oops.
100,000, 10,820, what's the 853?
20,000. We're looking at 288 at 6. 15,000, 53 at 4.
556, maintaining flight level 390.
And at 10, 75 at 7.
250, expect turbulence, moderate was reported 260 down to 210.
Alright, let's have a look at you. Get that in there. Alright, we're not going to need you anymore. Let's have you. Let me have airports. Alright, WATO.
Qantas 442, contact approach 128 days, I'm all trade. Velocity 705,
Alright, that looks good.
contact
Let's get you in
on
here.
133 days, I'm all 5.
335, velocity 705, good day.
And that was going to be... That's right on the money. Cross check that, that's good. And you're going to 682. Alright. Alright, that looks good. That looks good. That looks good. We'll put you at 171.
Sydney QNH 1020.
Flight 0,000, 1020, Qantas 791.
Velocity 853, contact approach 128 days, I'm all trade.
Alright, we're looking good here. There. That looks good, that looks good, that looks good. Alright, I'll take terrain, position, data, airport, station. You can have slave, I'm on the master. You'll have weather, station, airport, data, and position.
240 to 210, we hit the bus.
Alright, and we are... And we're cleared up to 4. That all looks good. Alright, nose wheel steering is guarded. My clock is fine. Let's have a look at you. And our lower displays you're not going to see because of SayIntentions. Alright, auto flight test 1 and 2. Artificial horizon is level, ground speed 0, 45 on the speed tape. V1 is 133, V2 145. Initial heading is 351. We have a decision out of 682. If we got to come back, local pressure is 1013. We're cleared up to 4. I've got terrain on the nav display, and you're going to 1013 is set already. All right, let's reset the fuel flow. N1 is set. Auto speed reference set. Auto brake is set. We are good here.
Parachute jumping at Goulburn. We'd like to help him out and get him up. You able to accept the heading to
Let's
the north?
check the bottles, and we have a clean board up there.
340 for about 6 minutes.
All right, let's get that test done. That test is done. And let's check the stall warning. 1 and 2. All right, that's good. All right, let's get the doors buttoned up. Let's get out of here.
229 Delta, contact center 119 at 045.
Descend, descend, crossing, descend, descend, crossing, descend, descend, descend now, descend, descend now,
just want to keep you above another parachute jumper. If you can descend, please, follow 160.
Increase descent, increase descent, maintain vertical speed, maintain vertical speed.
Yeah, look how slow this is now.
Monitor vertical speed. TCAS test.
I will do the long one today. And let's get the APU up and running.
In a think rate.
So Delta Charlie flight heading 350, expect direct to taxi here in about 2 minutes.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Too low. Terrain. Too low. Gear. Too low. Flaps. Too low.
Delta
Terrain.
Charlie next field now, turn right, expect direct to Acme.
Bank angle. Bank angle.
Approaching decision height.
Minimums. 2,500. 1,500.
Think they're having trouble with the air cargo.
Parachute jumping in.
There we go.
Expect Bravo dropping from flight level 150. Stations in the Gulf.
All right, we are good. That's looking pretty good.
20. 10. Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear.
You got 252, flight level
Too low.
370.
Terrain.
We got 252, Rivet 3.
I like it, Fry. Matter of fact, I just signed up for my second year.
Cross Rivet at time 19025.
So I think I've got about 14 months with it now. I think it's great. Especially if you're not flying, well, even if you're flying on VATSIM, because this will pick up the slack in between the sectors that aren't around, you know. All right, APU is up. Let's get on APU. Let's get on APU. Bleed air as well. Let's say we waited a minute. All right, let's get disconnected from the gate and call for push. All right, let's get out of here.
6 minutes on that heading before turning north.
Heading 130, Qantas 756.
Got a 756, descend now, please, flight level 360. There'll be traffic below that level, but descend at 1,000 feet per minute, please.
And flight level 360, the 1,000 feet a minute, and we're leaving flight level 390.
Oh, hey, Alex, how's it going?
Well, 756.
Yeah, I'm hoping to get one ride in before family shows up for dinner. Sunday dinner here. It's a short ride. Indonesia Air did this in an hour and 5 minutes, so I should easily get this one in. It's what, 2:45? So
Ready to connect.
Runway 34 left, flight level 350. You'll be crossing Rivet, ground time 35. Expect vectors.
3 arrival, runway 34 left, level 350, river at 356, side 4 take. Flight level 250, leading flight level 370, to go to 262.
Here's 252.
all right, we're getting picked up.
Tail connected and bypass pin in service. Release parking brake.
LeBron Tower, Indonesia Air 645 at gate 4. Ready for push and start with November. I don't think there are any other aircraft here.
Push and start approved. Face north.
I don't think there are any other aircraft here. All right, let's get that clock going. Dump the brake.
Start extra step. And you may start engine.
All right, left and right pack, so off. Pressure's good. Anti-collision lights coming on. We're starting number 2.
Jetstar 514, turn left heading 340. It'll be about 10 minutes on the heading for you.
Left heading 340, Jetstar 514.
And Jetstar 514, descend now please to flight level 330.
Leaving flight level 350, descending flight level 330, Jetstar 514.
514. Quarter 756, turn left heading 350.
Left heading 350, corner 756.
Now that's stable. That's locked. Gen 2. We've got juice. Line isolation valve is closed. Right back to auto. Pressure is good. We're starting number 1.
Left heading 300, Victor serves all.
Operation complete. Set parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Well, 756, descend to flight level 250, current spark number to 250 knots. I'll be giving you direct to Tarrell in about 4 minutes.
Into flight level 250, current max to 250 knots, quarter 756, and leaving flight level 360.
Well, 756.
Hello, 756, request to stand.
Well, 756, descend to flight level 250, current spark number to 250 knots. I'll be giving you direct to Tarrell in about 4 minutes.
Into flight level 250, current max to 250 knots, quarter 756, and leaving flight level 360.
Well, 756.
That's stable.
Yeah,
That's locked.
Sorry, I forgot to say, you can expect
Gen
turbulence
1.
below 260.
Nose disconnected and light has been removed. Hand signal on the right. I'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Alright, we're good. Now, most of the time they like to play a little bit too much. If they have SIDS and stars at the airports, I'll follow the charts in.
Landing runway 34 left.
Labuan Tower, Indonesia Air 645, gate 4, ready to taxi, runway 35. I try to follow the same route that they ran in the real world. I think we lost them again. Labuan Tower, Indonesia 645, gate 4, ready to taxi, runway 35.
Wagonair 645, taxi to runway 35 at your discretion.
I'll clear taxi, runway 35, our discretion, Indonesia Air 645, thanks. Alright, we're going to follow that straight down. We're out of here. Oh, no, we're not. How about you finish doing what you're doing there, Louis? You're going to TA, you're going to here. I'm trying to get out of here so quick, and you're missing stuff, and that's not good. And that is not good. Especially if you have hydraulic issues. Alright, let's have a quick peek. We're good now. Exterior lights is needed. We're good. APU is needed. That's off. Master caution recall. We've got a clean board. Flaps are set for takeoff. And weather radar set to auto. Transponders TA auto. And flight controls are free and clear. We did check those.
420 Delta, your current speed till Acme and then 210 knots. So I'll give you descent in about 3 minutes.
Current speed at 210 knots from Acme, killing 420 knots.
Another nice looking airport being it's in the middle of nowhere.
Emirates 416, descend to flight level 350.
Flight level 350, Emirates 416.
And the night lighting you're seeing out there, that's on me. If you don't like it, that's not on Laminar. I'm running my own night lighting edits along with reshade, so. But if you do want to give them a try, there is a link down below. You don't have to run reshade with them. I do though, it just gives it that extra pop.
sending a velocity 657, climbing flight level 170.
Velocity 657, sending a day, Hotel 7 arrival, flight level 170, and we'll be crossing Bosch around time 40, we'll give you a vector later.
Hotel 7 arrival, flight level 170, understood, velocity 657.
To locate the nearest exit, which may be behind you. In case of an emergency, follow the crew's instruction. We also have life vests located under your seat.
Queuing 420 Delta, wind ready, 9,000 feet, QNH 1020.
Now let's switch this over here.
420 Delta.
Vests by pulling the red tabs or by blowing into the tubes. Thank you for your attention. We'll be coming around later with items.
Victor Sierra Zulu, turn right, heading at 030.
Oh, we've got a couple of lefts coming up here, but I don't know if we're going to be able to see much as far as lighting is concerned, though. LeBron Tower, good evening. Indonesia Air 645, holding short runway 35, ready for departure.
Wagon Air 645, runway 17, wind 080 at 6, cleared for takeoff.
Oh, they got it backwards. Clear for takeoff, Indonesia Air 645. Alright, let's go.
Queuing 420 Delta, speed up, Acme at 210 knots till 4,000 feet.
Let's get you up, get you going, and you're going to TARA. Let's have a quick peek.
Okay, the cabin is secure.
10 notifications complete, exterior lights as needed. We are good. Engine start selectors to continuous, auto throttles on, transponders TARA auto, parking brake release, and we're out of here.
Approaching 35.
First 514, turn right, heading 130.
Start heading 130, 514.
I'm 40% on the throttles.
On runway
35, and your current mark
Stable, Toga.
Descender, flight level 250, current mark 250 knots, we can service.
Cross set. Airspeed's active. Feel the winds pushing. Check. Throttle hold. We're stable through 80. Yeah, the winds are pushing big time.
V1, rotate. Positive brake.
Gear up.
400. 1,000.
Cullen, please, I'll need you by Cullen. Cullen, the River 3 arrival, runway 34.
Cullen, and River to the River 3 arrival,
Wagon Air 645, contact departure on 125.39er.
Contact departure 125.39er. Indonesia Air 645. Good night. Departure Indonesia Air 645 with you. Climbing through 2700 to 4000 inbound Sayer.
Wagon Air 645, Komodo departure, radar contact, climb 10,000, turn left, heading 245, vectors to Togum, then own navigation.
And flaps up, and we can get on you now. Climb, maintain 10,000, left turn to 245, vectors to Togum, then own navigation. Indonesia Air 645. And we can continue on up.
Wagon Air 645, climb flight level 210.
Climb flight level 210, Indonesia Air 645.
First 514, continue your right turn as well, directed Cullen.
Not much to see down there on these left turns. Not much as far as lighting.
continue direct Cullen and cover the rest at 514, that's first recorder.
See, this will give you a perfect example, Fry, of the charts and SayIntentions. The charts have me at Spolo. They want us below 3,000, but they cleared us up to 21 already. So, most of the times, 99% of the times, I'll just follow the charts.
600, just make a test of Carroll, that'll be fine. No, won't slow you down, approaching rivet, I'll do that. Just direct to Carroll and then to rivet.
Direct to Carroll and rivet.
And we're going to 240.
Jets 514, when ready, descend flight level 250, current.
Spolo 13.4 on the fuel, 13.4. We'll have 9.1 when we get in. 355 miles to go. Another 67 atop a climb. And we're inbound Rinca. And we're basically right on the money on the charts here. Camera's probably not picking us up, but we just made that turn at Spolo and we're inbound Rinca down to Gorham. Some city lights down there. I don't know if the camera's picking that up. And we're coming up on 10. Alright, N1, N2, EGT, oil pressure, temperature, quantity, vibrations, all looking pretty good. Temperature's coming up beautifully. I mean, the pressure's coming up beautifully. And the temperature back there is nice and comfortable.
645, climb flight level 280.
Climb flight level 280, Indonesia Air 645.
Emirates 416, turn left, on the heading at 340, right. Left heading at 340, Emirates 416.
And let's switch on over and let's have a peek. We'll run through the whole kitty caboodle. Alright, autopilot's engaged and notification is complete. Cabin pressurization, we're going to monitor that. Engine bleeds are on. Pack switches are set to auto. APU is off. Exterior lights as needed. We are good. Auto brake selector is off and landing gear is up and off and we're on standard pressure. So we're pretty good. Alright, that's a Rinca 12.4. No, Rinca 13. Yeah, 13, okay, we're 13 right on the head. 12.4 at Tugum. Another 8 minutes will be a top of climb. So Indonesia Air did this ride in an hour and 5 minutes. We'll see how close we come to that. We left the gate 12 minutes ago, entered the runway 5 minutes ago. And we still have another 344 miles to go. We're doing at 13:50, we're doing in an hour. An hour and a minute. So that would put us 1 minute behind right now. Right now we're 1 minute behind schedule. What are we cruising at?
Control on 133.8.
Contact Yujung Pandang Control on 133.8, Indonesia Air 645. Good night. Pandang Control, Indonesia Air 645 with you, climbing through 17.3, flight level 280, inbound Togum. And let's kick you, we'll make that minute back.
Flight level 320.
Climb flight level 320, Indonesia Air 645. Oh, they're stepping on my transmissions, those dirty dogs. Alright, so they cleared us up to cruise now. And we are climbing up beautifully under pressure, and the temperature is nice and comfortable.
Normally heading for 4 minutes before making a right turn toward rivets. When ready, correction descend now, please, flight level 330.
Alright, Tugum basically puts us at the end of the SID out of Indonesia.
Just 514, speed after rivet 250, and still 10,000 feet.
And I'll take weather now, you can have the terrain. And we're going to 272. 12.5, 12.4. We're up a little bit on the fuel. And we'll have 9.2 when we get in. Just about 3:30 to go. And right after this turn, we'll let them run around. And that takes care of that job.
Emirates 416.
And we are on route 42. Oh, that's coming into range. Uh-oh, Escobar's on board. He's trying to get away from the authorities. 115.1. Let's see, are we picking that up yet?
Dragon 1110, let's heading
Yep.
010.
And we can even put that at 272.
Number 41610, right heading 09.
Outbound heading.
Right heading 090, race 416.
Alright, we climbing up beautifully. Temperatures nice and comfortable. M1, N2, EGT, oil pressure, temperature, quantities all looking pretty good. And we're inbound Sultan Mohammed. Saludin? Not sure if that's how you pronounce it though, but for those that may know the area. Hey, 747, it's been a while, man. Welcome back. Getting a quick ride in before family gets here for dinner. My mom likes chicken marsala, and my brother likes chicken palm. So my wife's making chicken marsala and chicken cutlet palm for dinner. So it's going to be another good night. I prefer that over barbecue. Another 30 miles top of climb. 310 to go, just about. And we're fighting a 9-knot headwind. Not much. Winds are pretty mellow. And we do have some lights down there from the island. In front. Not much off to the sides, though. Couple here and there. Not much to see. So far, nice comfortable ride. And what do we have on the back end? On the back end, we're going to be doing the RNAV into 9. And we're coming in from Pepgu. Right, that's Mubat. Let's have a look at the back here. WADD. And let's have you on the RNAV. We're coming in from Mubat. Alright, Pegbu. We need to be below 23, that's in. Busti. Kodak, they want us above 18. Wanva. Yep, 17. Cobra's going to be 10. That looks good. Nogus, we need to be 4,000 or below. And that brings us into Gahuda. Gahuda, they want us 3,000. Okay. And then we're on our way in. Let's put this in as well. We're going to do the RNAV in from Gahuda. 14, that is good. 266. On a decision height. Cross check that. Okay, on the back end was the same pressure, was 1013. Cross check that. I believe that's what it was, yes. Alright, we are good there. And we're holding at Gahuda at 3 on a mist. Gahuda at 3 on a mist, okay. And then we have 403, 404, 9, and then the loop around 087 on the way out. Alright, 403, they want us at 2,500. I have the constraint in it, Nogus, do I not? Nogus was 4,000. Yeah, that's it. And that's going to be on the nose. Yeah, the constraint for NOGUS is in. Alright, that's good. So we're set basically for the back end of this ride already. And we get on that chart at Mubat. So we've got another, about 80 miles will be on the arrival. Alright, and we're at cruise, flight level 320, 20 minutes since we left the gate, 14 minutes since we entered the runway. We've got 70 miles to top of climb, 290 miles to go. And we'll let them run around. Medication time? Okay. Medication time. Hey Brian, happy birthday, man. I hope you're enjoying your special day, man.
Ambulance 242, resume navigation. You're clear directed to Lungi, flight level 1.
And 10-6, 10-4 on the, 11-4 on the fuel. What am I saying here? Right, 11-4? Yeah, 11-4. 11-4, just slipped at 3, so that's looking good. 9 on the fuel when we get in. Alright, pressure is holding beautifully and the temperature back there is nice and comfortable. Beautiful ride.
Just up 606, turn right, heading the 140.
And another 70 miles, we're going to be on the arrival chart.
Just up 606, when ready, descend to flight number 250.
And we're on Route 42.
Just up 606, speed on descent 250, knots above 10,000. About 10,000.
And there's no weather out there to speak of that we have to worry about. Weather radar isn't picking up anything.
Killing 46 Delta, continue
at all.
Minimum speed to Welsh, then 210 knots to 4,000 feet.
Beautiful ride. What do we have? Another 55 miles top of descent? We'll give another 5 minutes. We'll get him back in his seat. We do have some lights down there on the island, but not much. Hopefully we have a nice view on the way in.
Just up 606, resume my navigation, track 02, come on. Killing 486 Delta, when ready, descend to 9,000, QNH 1021.
Let's see.
Ready 9,000, 1021, spread.
Not in range just yet.
Dragon 11, descend to 10,000, QNH 1021.
Some more lights down there on the island.
645, expect the Sula 1 Charlie arrival. Prepare to descend in roughly 20 minutes.
We can expect the Sulak 1 Charlie arrival in about 10, Indonesia Air 645.
Seneca Day, Qantas 446, flight level 390.
Qantas 46, Melbourne Seneca Day, start clearance, river 3, arrival, runway 34 left, flight level 390.
At our 12 o'clock.
334 left, flight level 390.
I still get this flickering. I don't know where it's coming from.
Beach is not just a pretty face. It's a hidden gem in Indonesia.
Hard stutters every now and then. I've tried multiple NVIDIA drivers and just seem to follow it. So I don't think it's the drivers. I don't know where it's coming from. If it's coming from X-Plane, hopefully it's going to get fixed.
When ready, descend to flight level 250.
Remember that you're walking on It's a great place for families, couples, and anyone looking to escape the hustle and bustle.
Ambulance 242, Duke crossing traffic in the next
And let's take a look at that. What do we have for the parking space here? On the back end, we've got Terminal D, Gate A21. Okay, and parking. A21 in the International Terminal. Okay. Right boy, November 4.
446, adjust speed to cross river at time 02 at 250 knots above 10,000.
We'll be Nice, if we get off that, pull right in. It's going to be a bit sketchy pulling that off.
Dragon 11, contact approach 128.
We're going to be popping on that chart real soon here.
Just on 6060 into 10,000, QNH 1021.
Oh yeah, quite a few lights down there now on the left. That should be coming into range. Another 30 miles now, top of descent. 250 to go, just about.
Crosswalk 360 into flight level 250. Flight level 250, leading 390.
That's enough air. And another 35 miles, we should be on that chart. Try it's relatively quick. I'll take my medication when I'm done. What did she bring me? Yeah. The breathing medication, yeah, I'll take that when I'm done. Don't like that one. And you know what? We might as well get you set as well. And we need to be below 23 at Pibgoo. And above 18 at Cotton.
59 turn left heading 340. Left 340, velocity, look there, 69, turn left heading 340. Left 340, velocity 859.
So we're 161 miles out, but the ride is 239 because we're going to loop down and come around and come back in from the back end. Another 20 miles, we should be on that chart.
Velocity 859, speed on descent 250, knots about 10,000.
Alright, we're going to start slowing down now. And we got another 10 more. Let's get them back in their seats now.
1628, descend to 10,000, QNH 1021.
See if we can request slower. Pending control, Indonesia Air Flight 645. We'd like to request lower, flight level 180. Okay. I'll clear to descend to flight level 180. Our discretion, Indonesia 645. Alright, we're good to head on down.
Kilo 230 Delta, on runway 34 right.
Sometimes SayIntentions just a little bit late with their instructions, so.
Velocity 1628, tractor to river.
Another 10 miles will be on that chart. And at Mobut we should have 10.5 on the fuel. Right now we're 10.6. 8.9 when we get in, another 220 miles to go. And we're on our way down. That's 30 minutes, just flipped. That's 30 minutes since we left the gate, 23 minutes since we entered the runway, 220 miles to go. N1, N2 EGT, oil pressure, temperature, quantities all looking pretty good, and we're starting to come down on the pressure nicely. The temperature back there is nice and comfortable. We are going at 254.
Velocity 1628 is 300 knots, okay, up to Delta 1007.
Hi there, that'll be final call, 1628.
Official time, thanks, speed on descent, 300 knots, above 1007.
300 above 1628.
Well, I enjoy the night rides. I think a little bit more than the daytime because the nighttime lighting the sim looks so much closer to real than during the daytime, especially on short final with was that Sim Haven buildings. So, but daytime is pretty good too. Especially now with the new update with the clouds. We're just popping up on that chart now.
1021 for the 446.
So we'll put a mix together. But I think the last 3 rides I think were night rides. Because the night lighting down here in the islands look pretty cool on short final. The last couple of rides I did anyway. So. Alright, we're inbound Pigu. We need to be below 23,000 in Pigu. We're at 28.9 descending right now. And we're still another 18, 17 miles out, so looking pretty good.
Qantas 446, contact me on 129 at decimal 8. 129, Qantas 446.
Oh yeah, this is probably going to be one of my last nighttime rides. I may do the return ride after the family leaves later on tonight during the daytime. Yeah, I've had like 3 or 4 rides at night now, so I'll switch back for a while. Gets pretty boring at cruising. There's really not much to see, especially island hopping. It's just total darkness out there. You get some island lights and some stars, but that's basically it. So why the 1 hour rides aren't too bad. By the time you start getting bored at cruise, you're on your way down again, you know. I think the perfect ride is a half hour getting up, 20-minute cruise, and a half hour getting in. Hour and 20-minute rise, beautiful run. All right, and that puts us 200 miles out now. Doing a little bit of creeping on the speed there, Louis. Let's get that down. All right, we're at 25,000 now, descending. We need to be below 23. So we're still 6 miles out. So looks like we're going to pass that right on the money. And Kodak, we need to be above 18. So we cleared down to 18 right now. And then from there, we're going down to 17, then 10, then 4, then 3. Then we got a right. We're heading in. Oh, Chicago to DC and then out to IAH. What's that, Houston? All right, that's enough of that. And we are coming up on Pegu. 10.5 on the fuel, 10.5 right on the money. And we'll have 9 on the fuel when we get in, 192 miles to go. Pressure's coming down nicely back there. The temperature's still nice and comfortable. And I don't know if you can tell on the chart out the window here, but right up in the corner, we are right on the money, inbound Busti. And that's 23,000 right now. And we can continue heading down. They cleared us down to 18, so and that should be coming into range now. 185 miles ago.
Antenna Qatari 8836, request flight level 410. Qatari 8836, current flight level 410. Level 410, Qatari 8836.
I don't know if the camera's picking up the city lights down there, or the island lights, I guess, but rather nice view.
Contact 89, flight level 38, Contact 89. Tango Boy 46, maintaining flight level 390. Boy 46, Tango.
About 43 kilometers, we can see the stunning ridge on the waterfront. Now, while it may seem like just a fun place to splash around, let me tell you about the majestic
Singapore 281, flight level 410.
Mount Ridge on
Singapore 21, Tango.
standing at 3,726 meters, 12,224 feet. It was formed over 1 million years ago and is part of the
Good morning, Qatari 09 Alpha, Heavy Flight 11370.
It's also home
Sorry,
to
09
a
Alpha,
crater
sorry.
lake called Sagara Anaka, which is about 2,000 meters above sea level. Legend has it that the lake is the home of a powerful goddess,
The flight
the
at
Great
67, work flight level
So if you ever find yourself
200.
hiking up Ridge Johnny, make sure to bring a wish or two. The area attracts adventurers, nature lovers, and those looking for a bit of a challenge, making it a popular spot for
Quarter 580, flight level 350.
not to get too close
Quarter
to the
518,
beach.
then, sir.
Those selfies can be risky.
No, I didn't take the meds yet. I'll take them as soon as I get done. I'm almost done. Yeah, I know.
Sorry, 883670, flight level 410.
So Indonesia Air did this ride in an hour and 5 minutes. Right now it's 37 minutes since we left the gate, 30 minutes since we entered the runway, and we've got just about 170 miles to go.
Qatari 4 Echo Hotel Heavy, flight level 410. Qatari 4 Echo Hotel, center. Boy 46, kilometer flight level 450. 46, sir. Black Cat 35, flight level 310. Black Cat 35 today. Freedom. Mitchell 22, contact center 133.40 with your top of the 10 points.
We're going to be coming up on 18, so let's have a peek here, shall we? Bleed air panel is set to auto. Landing altitude is in. Passenger signs are on. Auto brake selector is set. Flight instruments and radios are set. Local QNH is in. Recall. And we've got a clean board. I just got to put landing data VREF minimums in, and we're pretty much good. What are we coming in at here? 144. And that should be coming in a range.
Antenna quarter 580, flight level 350. Quarter 580.
Padang Control, Indonesia Air 645. We'd like to continue our descent down to 17,000.
Wagonair 645, descend via Zulu 1 Charlie into Igo, seeing you're all right.
What?
1,000 to go.
We're going to continue on down. What did he just say? Indonesia Air 645. We'd love to continue. How descent down to 17,000? Oh, I think I just have to dial it in, pal. I think SayIntentions just got a little confused. All right, we'll follow the charts in here. Flight management computer is going to obey the restrictions that I have in here, so we should be pretty good on the way in. That was interesting.
Singapore 281, flight level 410.
31.
We have that.
Mitchell 22, you can try center again please on 133.0. Good day.
Switching on 133.0, Mr. 22, cheers. Then Quantum 90, flight level 390.
Contact 19, confirm.
And I'll have terrain now. You can have the weather.
Qatari 09 Alpha, flight level 370, CPRC. Good afternoon.
Sorry, 09 Alpha.
Alright, at Worcester we should have 10-1 on the fuel. We're 10-1. 9-2 when we get in, 150 miles ago. Pressure's coming down nicely and the temperature is mighty fine.
Qatari 8836 Heavy, good afternoon. Flight level 410, Qatari 8836, and good afternoon. Then come outside 89 for the Procedural. 139.
Alright, and Worcester 249.
Qatari 4 Hotel, you'll ring cleared.
And then basically we're going to be over the water now until we get in.
Melbourne, maintain level 410.
Passing over Praia.
Qatari 4 Hotel, tractor to Alpha, Romeo, Bravo, Echo, Yankee, then Melbourne.
Nice mellow descent on the way in.
Reservation directive RB, and then Melbourne, Qatari 4 Echo Hotel, thank you.
Oh, hey Solar Phoenix, how's it going, man? Yeah, no, I'm doing pretty good today. I'm getting a ride in before the family comes for dinner, so it's a pretty good day. That's in range.
890 level 390.
And let's slow that to 750.
Wagonair 645, contact Bali West radar on 119.3.
Contact Bali West radar 119.3, Indonesia Air 645. Good night. Bali West, good evening, Indonesia Air 645 with you, descending through 15.5 for 3,000, inbound 1EV.
Wagonair 645, Bali West radar identified. Selamat malam, expect the RNAV runway 9er approach into Agusti and Gururai.
Yeah, Indonesian Air 645, we can expect the RNAV runway 9 approach into Gustina.
Join together again there, just 783, flight level 370. Just off 783, Seneca. Seneca for a 46, maintaining flight level 450. 46, Seneca. Qatari 8836, contact center 127.
There's our island out in the distance there. Can pick up some of the lights coming off the island there. Not much though.
Center, quarter 580, flight level 350. Quarter 580, sir. Qatari 4 Echo Hotel, contact center 127.4, expect start now, good day. 274 Qatari 4 Echo Hotel, thank you, goodbye. Sorry, good day, Sonic 825, maintaining flight level 260. Sonic 825, good day. 4281, level 410. Okay, 4281, then I connect.
Alright, pressure's coming down nicely. Temperature's nice and comfortable. N1, N2, EGT, oil pressure, temperature, quantities all looking mighty fine. Pretty good run this ride. Oh yeah, Phoenix, I like the lighting myself, yeah. It looks pretty cool at night. It has a closer to real feel than it does in the daytime. So that's why I prefer flying at night over daytime. But daytime has gotten a lot better since they improved the clouds in 12.2. And in 12.3, a lot of the networking stuff should be fixed. So that you also miss out on a lot of that flying at night. You don't see a lot of that mismatch going on. So.
Velocity 1395, contact center 133.0, good day.
1330, velocity 1395.
And we're coming up on Kodat. Kodat, we should have 9.8. We're 9.8 on the fuel. 9 when we get in, 120 miles to go. Yeah, this is X-Plane 12. But I am using my own night lighting edits though. And we can come on you.
Good afternoon, Jet 6 coming in. Well, clear, sir.
Jet 6 coming in, good day.
Good afternoon, Jet 6 coming in. Well, clear, sir.
And you are on. That is good. Here's our island.
Mount Echo at 50, contact tower 118.3, identification terminates on transfer, good day.
Hello, 183, Mount Echo, good day.
About at 656, contact center 133.0, good day.
133.0, quantum 656.
And 21. And that's in range.
Scooter 018.
Good day, Qantas 858, flight level 360.
Qantas 858, good day.
Good day, Qantas 839 is maintaining flight level 390.
Qantas 839, good day.
Leaving flight level 120 on the Procedural.
Big Ticket Tango, thanks, contact 122.0.
Just 661, passing 3,600, climb to flight level 280.
Just 661, good day, identified.
Climb 839, requesting descent to flight level 370 to light top cloud.
Qantas 839, descent flight level 370.
Flight level 370, leaving flight level 390, so climb 839. Qantas 839.
Jets 678, contact 128.1.
1281, just 678.
Very good.
Zulu, Charlie, contact center 125.3, good day.
Center 125.3, Zulu, Charlie, good day.
Jets 661, continue climb up to 390.
390, just 60 kilometers.
Oh, that's pretty good for those that use that gauge.
9826, flight level 350.
First 9826, sir.
What a beautiful ride. Bali West radar, Indonesia Flight 645. We'd like to continue down to 3,000.
Wagonair 645, descend altitude 3,000 feet, QNH 1010.
Clear down to 3,000, QNH 1010, Indonesia Air 645. It's going to be 1010, cross-check that. Weather got a little bit worse since we left. And let's bring you down, 650 now. Nice mellow ride. Let's light them up. And let's have a quick peek. Exterior lights, check set, we are good. Engine start selected to continuous. And am I on terrain? Yeah, I'm on terrain already. So we got a couple of rights coming up. They gave us the scenic route with one VA Cobra and then into Nogus, as opposed to coming to Kappa, Laka, and then into Afgas. That would have been a little bit of a shorter ride, but we've got, what, 15 minutes to get in, 20 minutes to get in. We got 20 minutes to get in to be on time, so we're still looking pretty good.
Wagonair 645, I need you below 250 knots.
Slow to below 250 knots into Indonesia Air 645. We'll go to 240.
Wagonair 645, maintain speed below 250 knots.
You want us at 250? I will give you 250. All right, at 1 VA, we should have 9.4 in the fuel. We've got 9.4 right now. 85 miles to go. 8.7 on the fuel when we get in. N1, N2 EGT oil pressure temperature is looking pretty good, and the pressure's coming down beautifully. Temperature back there is nice and comfortable, and we're going to 270. So once we pass Cobra, we'll make that right-hand turn and head back to the airport. Right now, the airport's basically right out there.
When we descend to 8,000, QNH 1023. 8,000, 1023. 366, descend 9,000, QNH 1023. 9,000, QNH 1023. 39.
Man, there is nothing but darkness out there. A whole lot of water down there. And not a lot of altitude to trade if you were to lose a couple of engines.
report, brakes, got that before you are identified for a follow-up.
What time is it? 3:40? Oh yeah, we get in by 4 o'clock. Good timing. Good timing. Don't have to rush.
Morning, New Zealand 135, flight 55 to our good morning. Started is a favourite to Alpha.
What are we holding at this ride? We're holding at 3,000 at Cohuda on a mist. All right. And that brings us to, okay.
Just big cross over time 27 at 25 terminal. 135, 135, just big cross.
Oh, that must be a boat out there.
25 terminal.
Or a ship, that is. Lit up on the water out to the left, because there's nothing out there at all. That's got to be a ship.
Jet 7852, cancel the speed restrictions. You've been on heading for a little to focus in trouble. Okay.
We got a right coming in Cobra.
Jet 7852. Good day, 153, cross level 35, sir. 153, take it out. decent by 8,000, 1023. 8,000 on 1023, just want to picture right. Corner 190 to 700. That's no freaking jump. Level 135, descending flight level 190. Level 135. Dragon 32, come on, 210. 210, Dragon 32.
Oh, hey, Eli. Welcome aboard. I hope you like the view. We're going to be landing in about 10 minutes. So hopefully you can have a nice view out the front window. Nothing to see out there but water. So we got a right coming up at Cobra, Cobra into Nogus, Nogus into Cohuda. And at Cohuda we got the right, we're on our way in. We got the wide route this ride. Alright, we're going to slow to 240 now.
Starboard 9,000, connect 1023. Star 9,000, 1023, on a part 6.
Ticking down nicely. Temperature is nice and comfortable.
Ground level 360, Victor Romeo.
Cohuda, and Cohuda we're going to slow. Yeah, let's slow to 205. They want 210 max. Yeah. Alright, and Cobra, 8989, right on the money on the fuel. Another 51 miles to go and we're done. 8.3 on the fuel when we get in. So we're looking pretty good. And we're going to 56 now. And that should be coming into range just about. And the island is going to be off to our right until we make that right and head on in. Alright, we're inbound Nogus. They want us below 4,000 at Nogus. We're at 4,700 right now, so. And 3,000 at Kahuta. There's another ship in front of us.
Velocity 440 on, climbing flight level 180, recommended flight level 340. Velocity 440 on, good morning. Climb to flight level 340. Climb flight level 340, velocity 440 on.
Thousand to go.
Alright, so we're 3,800 feet descending. They want us below 4,000 at Nogus, and we're still 10 miles out, so we're looking pretty good. 40 miles to go. We're done. I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's a ship or a tiny island or something out there. I can't make it out. Oh, that's an aircraft carrier. Ah.
Velocity 449, reclear, track vector hall. Velocity 449.
Oh, yeah. And it looks like there's an aircraft flying around her. Running some cap. Pretty cool.
Good day, Control United 100, we'll have a flight level 350 to move. Out of 177. Plan recreate direct to Alpha. Admiral, West Alpha.
Let's get a little air in here.
135, contact approach 125, base 16. 135, 135.
All right, we're just about 25 miles out now. Don't have a visual on the island at all. Darkness out there.
When ready, they check about 130. I need to check about 130, I think they hit the top.
Let's see if we're on that chart yet. Let's pick up the approach. Not yet.
Marcus 970, contact center 125.9.
And 087 on the mist, and we're holding at 3.
Proceed direct Delta, Delta 403. Descend altitude 2500 until established. Cleared for the RNAV runway 9er approach.
Clear direct, Delta Delta 403, descend and maintain 2500 till established. Cleared for the RNAV runway 9 approach, Indonesia 645. Basically, they're going to cut us short into 403, but the chart's got us going to Gahuta, and then we make the right into 403, which is what we'll do. And we got 087 on a miss, so we'll just put that in. And get us down to 2500, and then we'll reset that to 3, where we're going to hold. Because by then I'll take it. The island is just starting to come into view now, the lighting. So we got 6 minutes to get in to be on time. And we are, what, 18 miles out? 23 miles out. So we're going to be close either way. Very nice. I can see the edge lighting for the runways. Can't make out the airport just yet, but can see the lights down the strobes. Nice. We should have a cool view on the way in. Alright, we're on that chart. Now we'll be making a right-hand turn, inbound 403. DD 403, and then DD 404.
Call 124.1 and I'll take that request. Level 1, 334. Time 51, going to get A, time flight level 160. Level 160, figure 5,
We're going to start slowing up now. What are we coming in at? A buck 43. And you can go back to 3. There's our runway. Let's start slowing down here.
Echo, approach, expecting to approach for runway 01 right. And the cloud now projected 3,000 and temperature.
Get that speed down quick.
Approach 125.
Wagonair 645, contact Augustine Guru Right Tower on 118.1.
Contact Naguri Tower on 118.1. Good night. Rai Tower, Indonesia, flight 645, with you, 10-mile final, runway 9er. Alright, you can come on back now. Give me flaps 1, speed check.
Wagonair 645, Augustine Guru Right Tower, winds 110 at 7, runway 9er, cleared to land.
Runway 9er, clear to land, Indonesia 645.
Pick up 609, climb, flight level 240. Flight level 240, pick up 609.
Flaps 5, speed check.
Take on 515, climb at flight level 180.
Oh yeah, on the glide slope. How's it going, man? I didn't see you sneak in there. You just caught us on the way in. Looks like we're gonna have a pretty cool view. Give me 10 on the flaps. And my bird. I've got control. My birdie, give me 15 on the flap. Speed check. Let's slow all the way up now.
Tigo 358, Seneca Day, and when ready, descent flight
2500.
Yeah, I'm working on it, Johnny. Oh, you know what? Oops. There you go. Oopsie. To remind me of Kurt Russell. What, it escaped from something where he was in the plane. He kept forgetting the landing gear. All right, let's go to 25 on the flaps. Speed check. We're all the way down. Flaps 30. All right, lights, engine start selectors, auto brake, speed brake, landing gear, flaps, and they have been notified. Let's have a quick peek. 10 notification complete, speed brake is on, landing gears down, 3 green, flaps are set for landing. All right, we're looking pretty good. Not a bad view out the window, coming in over the water. And let me have that shot now. Just a touch high. Is another airport I don't believe I've ever been to. Taking off? I can't tell here. You better hurry up, Louis. You better hurry up.
500.
I think that's an aircraft getting out. Yep. You better get out, Louis.
400. Approaching decision height. 300. Minimums.
Continue. Yeah, he's off the runway.
200.
Wow. At least he's holding short.
100.
Prepare for landing.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Pretty cool run. Not much to see at cruise though, but not a bad ride. And another good looking airport.
80 knots.
A little too quick. We're not going to make November 4, though that would have been perfect. Out gates right there. We'll take 3. Let's get on APU. And you can come on over.
Wave 5662 and ready descent to 9,000.
Contact ground 118.8, Indonesia Air 645. Good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bali. We've just landed at Labuan International Airport. Fun fact, Bali is known for its beautiful beaches.
Oh, you can stay on actually. What do we have here? Raleigh ground. Good evening, Indonesia Air 645. With you, intersection November 3. Looking to go to gate 9. Oh, I'm sorry. Gate Alpha 21. Oops.
Wagon Air 615, I Gustin and go right ground, taxi to International 9er via November 3, November Papa.
Clear taxi to Gate 9 via November 3, November Papa, Indonesia Air 645, thanks. Alright, so we're good to taxi on in here. Let's have a quick peek and let's get on APU bleed air. We can even kill number 2. Alright, exterior lights as needed. We are good. APU, that's up and running. Your damper is off. Window heat switches as needed. They are off. Tow heat switches are off. Wing and engine anti-ice are off. Engine start selector switches as needed. They are off. Auto brake is off. Speed brake is down. Flaps are up. Transponders TA auto and weather radar is set to test. Alright, pretty good. And I do believe someone's in our gate, so we'll take the gate that's available right here. We'll get a gate reassignment. Yeah, someone's in 21, so electric, and then next should be hydraulics. Yeah, someone's in 21, so we'll take 16.
Tigo 358, connect approach 125, days 460.
Someone's in our spot. There's our marshal. So from gate to gate, hour and 17 minutes.
Contact Gambia approach 126, days 42. 126, days 42, by cat circle.
Alright, and let's let him run around. Alright, let's get set up on the back end here.
57 descend right start to 9000, QNH 1025. Step off start 9000, 1025, gonna stop 67.
Alright, chocks are in position, we can lose the brake. Ground power is available, let's get on ground, confirm with the AC selector. Let's get set for unconditioned air. Don't need the APU, we can lose the fuel pumps. Galley power is off, hydraulic pumps are off. And TCAS is set to standby. Let's have a peek. Electrical power, we're on ground power. We're set for unconditioned air. Left and right packs are set to auto. APU is off. Gens are on and the isolation valve is open. Very good. Fuel levers are set to cut off. Anti-collision light is off. Passenger signs are off. Electrical power check set. Galley power is off. Window heat switches are off. Hydraulic pumps, electric 2 and 1 are off. Exterior lights as needed. We have logo in position. Flight director switches are off. Chocks in position. Parking brake is off. And since I'm not going to get another ride in here today, family's coming, we're going to shut down completely. And maybe I'll get the return flight after they go home, but that'll be late. So, all right. IRS selectors are off. Emergency exit lights are off. Exterior lights are off. Engine start selectors are both. And let's get that. Okay, that is looking pretty good. APU or ground, we're going to disconnect ground. AC-DC selectors to standby, and DC battery switch is off. And that's a wrap. All right, everybody. For those that were here today, hope you enjoyed today's ride. I always have a blast when I get in here. I'll probably go review this when they get here in a little bit. In the meantime, let me go finish this all up. For those of you that were here, I hope you enjoyed today's ride. And as always, man, I always have a blast when I'm in the flight deck. Oh, hey, Tom, I didn't see you sneak in here, man. You got in here just for the landing. Cool. All right, so with that, Tom, Glide Slope, Sergeant Pepper, who else was here? 747 was here. Brian was here, I believe. Honeycomb, Fry Simulations as well. If I missed you, sorry about that. But as always, I always enjoy the company and the conversation, my friends. So thanks for stopping by, and I'll catch you on my next run. Have a great rest of your day. All right.